Welcome back to the channel, guys. Craig here again, howtopest.com. Today we got Advion Insect Granular. This product's been out for a while. I'm actually surprised that we have not done a video on this. This is a product that we carry on our trucks along with other granular products, and it just works really well. It's for those situations when it's raining. What do you guys go to when it's not raining, but it's, you know, chance of rain, misting outside, some light sprinkle? Then granules, you can't spray. So granules are a fantastic alternative to that. So let's tell you a little bit about this product. This right here is in the 1 pound jar. It's a shaker jar. I'm gonna pop this off and show you. It's got the little holes there, so you can, you know, shake that around. And then if you flip the other side, that's kind of the pour one. So this also comes in a 12-pound bag. So you guys that use it a lot, or you're spreading it out over lawns, the bigger bag is going to be just a better alternative for you. The cool thing, this is what we do. We have the 1 pound bottles, and then we'll have the 12-pound bags. As these empty, we just refill them out of the bag, because this has got a nice handle to it. It's got the shaker, and for the most part, we're not broadcasting over lawns with this stuff. This is usually like our crack and crevice treatment, spot treatments. It's an indoor-outdoor product. The active ingredient that in this is indoxacarb, if I say that right. It's INDOXACARB. Don't quote me on that, but it's indoxacarb. I want to tell you what's so fantastic about that. Syngenta makes this product with many others, and what makes their gel baits and their granular baits work so well is that active ingredient. It's a non-repellent. So how it works, the insects, they come in contact with it or ingest it, and then basically it's shutting down the nervous system. And it's a slow active ingredient. And why is that important? It's important for your ants and your roaches and those, you know, basically ants and roaches. Let's stick with that, because they take it back to the nest and they share it. So the cockroaches, they'll share this through feces, other dead cockroaches, secretion. And then the ants have what's called a social stomach. So when they ingest this, they regurgitate, and when they feed the non-workers that actually stay underground in the colony, it kills them off that way. So you wipe out the whole colony, and that's what you want to do with the ants and the roaches. You don't want to just kill what you're seeing. It's just defeating the purpose. You want to let them take this back, ingest it, share it, and wipe everybody else out. So that's why that indoxacarb is a really fantastic product, and that's why Advion ant gel baits and ant roach baits are just fantastic choices to use. So this is going to be in the granule form. Same thing, they're going to ingest this, they're going to come in contact with it, take it back to the nest, and it's just going to continue to wipe out that population. Roaches can go through just, you know, 2 or 3 different populations. It'll just keep working that long as they keep eating the next one, eating the secretions. I have a hard time saying today. Like I said, indoor, outdoor with this. So you can kind of like shake this indoors. I don't know that it makes any sense to just go around, like, say, the interior of a home or a restaurant and just shake this, because now it's all over the ground. So bait stations indoors, if you're going to do that, are a better alternative. You get little insect or little granular bait stations, and it will hold the granular bait, and it's going to be 2 to 4 ounces per bait station, and just monitor those frequently and just refill as needed. You can reapply this 7-day intervals, so that's actually what's really good about it. Outdoors, you can sprinkle it, and they say up to 7 feet away from the structure. So you just go around, you kind of get it out a little bit. You're trying to get them to eat that before it's all the way against the structure. And then indoors is 6 to 12. So don't get confused. When you're reading that label, realize that you're reading the indoor section and the rules, and the outdoor section and the rules, and go from there. There's other mix rates on there when you're broadcasting on lawns and things like that, where they'll go so many ounces per so many square feet. So you're going to have to read the label, but it lays it out real simple for you. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing on this. It's going to do your roaches, your ants. It's going to do your crickets, your mole crickets. Now, with the mole crickets, they're going to have specific ways to apply this, because they're a little more difficult to take care of. So the mole crickets, the most important thing is early spring. You want to get them before all this breeding starts and wipe them out. That. Then read what else it says about the moles on the rate of application. Silverfish, it's going to kill, like I said, the ants. It's not going to kill your carpenter ants. It's not going to kill your red imported fire ants. It's not going to do, what else? Did I say carpenter ants, imported fire ants, pharaoh ants. And I think there's another ant it won't take care of. I can't remember, but it'll tell you on the label what that is. Other ants, it's going to take care of them just fine. Bait stations for inside, bait stations for outside. If you're worried about pets getting into them, put the bait stations in inconspicuous spots. It's still a poison. It's probably not enough to harm the animal, depending on what they get a hold of, but you don't want your animal eating any of this in any amount. So make sure you protect that bait boxes away from, you know, wildlife and animals that are going to get to it. It's got the PPE, which is the protective clothing, basically, that you need to have on. Read the label. This one's going to be like the other ones, long sleeve gloves and long sleeve pants and shoes and socks. Other than that, it's pretty cut and dry, guys. Just shake it where you need to around the area. So let's just go right here real quick. Come down with me on the camera right here. So if you're coming down right here on the ground, and let's say you just want to keep them out of this area. Okay, you're just going to sprinkle this into the rocks. They're going to come along. They're going to pick it up, ingest it, take it back like we discussed, and wipe them out that way. Indoors, it can be used in nursing homes, in airplanes, in buses, and it goes on and on. It's a pretty safe product to put indoors, but my personal opinion, why put this out in the open where it's all over your floor? It just doesn't make sense. Indoors, voids, behind walls, cracking crevices, inconspicuous spots, that's the best place to put this stuff. If you need to have it in an area that's going to be around things, then I'd be in a base station, an insect base station. I believe we have those on the website. I can't think of what the name of the bait stations are, but check the website for insect bait boxes, insect bait stations. I believe we do have those on there. Advion Insect Granular by Syngenta. This is a fantastic product, and once again, I'm actually surprised we just now have done this video on it. Any questions on this, reach out to us. We're happy to answer them. And subscribe and like to the channel. We appreciate all you that do. Craig, howtopest.com. Have a good day.